Greetings, YouTube. I have had a long day at the time of recording this, and I guess I was the only person in the community that didn't even have time to really read my in-game inbox messages because we had a dev diary update, and Lord knows when I did my live stream, I had so many questions about the arena changes and the new Alliance Quest changes and all of the changes, and I was like, I don't know what the heck you're talking about. I gave my last final today. And so I just ask you to be patient. I know that I have a reputation of trying to put out somewhat fast video responses, but some days I just can't. And that's okay. um, Speaking of okay, here's the deal, YouTube. We have a lot of whales in this game who are just bored. They're just done. You can only do Alliance Quest and Act 7 and incursions, you name it. You can only do this so much before you think, I'm just bored. So, is Kabam going to be catering to the bored whales soon? Yeah. Is that to be expected? Yeah. That's the story of how you progress with players that have paid, in some cases, hundreds of thousands of dollars for their roster. And the people at the very top that I could never ever relate to, they don't just have maxed out Tier 2 Alpha and Tier 5 Basic. They've got maxed out Tier 5 Class Catalyst. Like, for me, forming a Tier 5 Class Catalyst of any class is still a really big deal. But for those players, not so much. And so they are ready to try and progress their roster and to try to progress to figuring out how to obtain Tier 6 Basic and Tier 3 Alphas. And while the majority of the community, even the majority of Thronebreakers, aren't at that point, those players are. And if you want to keep your bored whales happy, you got to progress the game. And so that's the thinking behind all of this. So when we talk about Map 8, yeah, it's a fresh adventure coming to Alliance Quest. Those at the bleeding edge of the fight. I don't even know what that means. Map 8 will come to the contest to provide a new way to play Alliance Quest that takes inspiration from all of the lessons of the past to create something enjoyable, different, and challenging. Now, let me say this too. I have hit a record amount of crazy lags in the past couple days. And if you are frustrated by it, you are not alone. Just had to say that. Arenas. Last time we talked a lot about an arena revamp, big changes to make the mode more rewarding and free flowing. It's time to make that happen. Coming soon to arena near you is an overhaul of the arena structure, which I know we've talked about for almost as long as bases. There are a lot of details, but for this post, include the top points. Instead of a 3-star, 4-star, 5-star featured hero arena and a 4-star basic hero arena, there will be two, not just one, but two 6-star hero arenas, a featured and a basic hero that run concurrently. That blows my mind. But we have covered on this channel, and really I think this is going to be the majority of my focus. It's not going to be discussing all of these dev diary points. It's just going to be what I know to be the most time that I spend a week, and that's in the arena. We've covered what Kabam refuses to do, and that's really kick out all the bots. I mean, if you have an account that doesn't really use mastery points, and you have like 3,000 quest fights but 190,000 PvP fights, come on. I don't care what software they're using to be undetectable. They're a bot. They're doing something. And so I have heard from people that I know and trust are pretty in tune with this area of the community. And basically the thinking is, if there are 100 spots that are going to get this 6-star champ, the average summoner, at least at the beginning when it's the fresh new thing, maybe it won't run forever, but the new summoner, like the average summoner, is going to have a chance to get like a one of 10 spots. Why? Because those 90 spots are going to be taken up by mercs that are being hired to run arena for other accounts, and unfortunately some kind of undetectable bot. I hate saying that. I'm dying inside saying that, of what's left of me in the inside at least. But that's just the reality of how many people around the world are so wanting these spots and these coveted spots and these titles, etc., that they're either going to pay somebody to do it for their account or they're going to run some kind of shady thing. Now, I'm not saying this as an endorsement to break the terms of service, the opposite. But it is what it is. It's been happening for years. It's going on right now. And Kabam has done some things to improve upon it, but certainly not enough. And I think if you catch somebody that's running some kind of program that's auto-fighting things to a point where you're making it to where you can't compete as a human being, you don't just give that account a slap on the wrist. You permanently ban it. You say, we're done. And you don't give that account chances to take more money from you, Kabam, during, say, the gifting event at the end of the year. So, yes, each will run on the current 3-day structure. Each will have the top 100 get the 6-star hero. The 101st through the 500th will get the 5-star hero. Now, that's the coolest part to me, because I never expect to get the 6-star hero ever. No, I'm never going to be one of those 100 spots. But 500? Now you're talking. Each will have the 3-star and 4-star hero as a milestone reward. That's amazing. But that also means, if we're talking about the future of, say, Thronebreaker crystals, if you're going to give me the 3 and 4-star hero as a milestone for, say, the new grinding champion, featured champion, then I don't care about opening up a 3-star or 4-star in crystals. I just care about 5 and 6 stars. I really think the future of the contest is for Thronebreaker crystals to have no 3 stars, hopefully no more than a 50% chance, but ideally like a 40% chance at a 4-star, and the rest 5 and 6 stars. That's what matters in this evolution, especially with this change. Featured and basic hero arenas will be locked to uncollected and up. So, okay, but then you've got to realize they're going to be uncollected summoners and cavalier summoners, maybe even Thronebreaker summoners that have cheated their way to the top. You got to make sure those accounts are permanently banned, Kabam. Summoner trials will be updated from a 2-star hero top prize to a 4-star Nexus top prize, and you use the 1 to 4-star champions. That's interesting. In sum total, the total number of units you can earn has been increased from 535 to 540. Break the game with those 5 extra units. Oh my God. Across 3 arenas instead of 5. Who knows? Maybe that'll help my grinding time. Maybe it won't. I don't know. The first version of these new arenas will come May 13th. That's pretty amazing because that's pretty dang soon for the featured hero Shang-Chi and basic hero Falcon. So, yeah, we've got some Alliance Raid news. I mean, we're already at 8 minutes in this video, so I don't want to just rant for 20 minutes. Really, to sum up all my points, I'm worried about the average summoner that doesn't cheat having a chance to get any of these 6-star heroes. I just don't think it's really going to be likely. And I don't know what Kabam can do about mercs to a certain extent because they have their ways, but at least do something about the bots. I don't know. I also think that quite a few of these accounts that are get the 6-star, I mean, if you get the new 6-star, that's going to be really exciting, right? Because that's the new champion. That's going to be a lot easier. Like, it's going to be a cost-benefit analysis for these summoners. Are they going to pay somebody a couple $100 to grind the arena for their account versus spending, if you spend a couple $100 worth of featured calves, even with the buff drop rates, you're not going to get the new 6-star champion. If you pay somebody $200 to grind the arena for you, yeah, you're probably going to get them. I'm saying this as a warning, not as an endorsement, but it's also just talking about, just being real, just keeping it at 100, keeping it at 1,000, as some people say. It's just what people do. And until Kabam figures out a way to stop it, it's just going to continue. So I don't know. Are the rich going to get richer? Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. But there's a difference between somebody advancing their account because they've got skills and resources and somebody else that's just kind of not doing the work but still getting by. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. We're almost at 10 minutes and we are not going to get there because as long as I try, I do my best to end videos before we get those double ads. Thanks for watching.